Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's your girl Diane. Well, in today's video I'm going to be discussing with you guys several reasons I had to leave from UAE to Germany. Yes, basically I know in my previous video I mentioned about getting a job in the health sector where I was paid. I had a very good pay. Yes, I had a very good pay, no doubt, but there are reasons that were best known to me. I had to leave to UAE still. And then I also mentioned in my previous video that UAE is a very good starting point. UAE was a very good starting point for me, no doubt. UAE was really very beneficial to me. I wouldn't come up here to say I didn't get to benefit my time or the period of time I stayed in UAE. In fact, if not for me finding myself in UAE, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. So UAE was beneficial to me, but I still had my reasons. I had to move to Germany. Moving forward from there, I started my Canadian PR process to move to Canada to settle down there because I needed a country where my child, I would give birth to my kids after marriage, and my child will automatically become a citizen, or my child will have a very good environment to grow, either through in the education or so many other factors. So after I got married, after the Canadian process which I started, at some point I got impatient because the Canadian process was taking a whole lot of time. So I discussed with my husband and we needed something which was real quick. So Germany, the German route actually came to my table and we grabbed it. So we moved to Germany, and the factors, I didn't just grab Germany because it came. Actually, there are so many things after doing my research. There are things I also put into consideration. I said, okay, Germany, it's a very good try. So we moved to Germany. Points like having my child in Germany. Once you have a child in Germany, your child is automatically a German citizen, regardless, even if the passport is not issued immediately, but is still a citizen. The German government puts the child on record. The child gets to receive the child monthly benefits. The medical support and everything is there. The government supports them. So these are the things I really may not have benefited while staying in UAE if I'd had my family or my kids there in UAE. So now, at the moment now, I have not started receiving my child's support because I have not done my documentation for her. But the good thing about Germany is no matter how long it takes for you to do the documentation to submit to the necessary office or company or department, they would calculate from the very month your child was born. Like my child was born in June or July or June. They would calculate from the very month this child was born to the very month she is now and make the whole payment to you. So you don't get to lose anything. So that's one interesting thing I really like about Germany. And that was the reason I moved to Germany. And then secondly is the cost of tuition fee. In Germany, you don't get to pay tuition fee for your child right from the kindergarten to the university, except if you want to take your child on a private university. That's only when you necessarily need to pay for the tuition fee. But from the kindergarten, the primary, the secondary till the university, you get free tuition. So you can imagine how interesting this is. It's really very good. And the thirdly, the next point was actually is the good medical attention. Germany has a very good medical attention, good medical facilities and everything. They are very good in their medics. I can recall when I was to have my child, I didn't get to stress. The doctors and the nurses were all there. Though the same thing is applicable in UAE, but in Germany, my insurance covers virtually everything. UAE, your insurance don't get to cover everything. You get to pay part of the medical bills, while your insurance will get to pay part. But my in Germany, I pay my insurance bill, which is not ridiculous. It's something I know I can afford, and it's for my family, and it covers everything. It covers for me, my child, my husband, the ambulance. Everything was covered. I only went to the hospital, put to bed, and walked back home. So you can see how interesting this is, which is something I may not be able to benefit this in UAE or enjoy this in UAE. I may probably have to pay some ridiculous bills. These are things I had to put into consideration. Sorry guys, I have to look at my laptop while I'm mentioning this point because I really don't have all this point of head. So the next point is inviting your family or relatives over to the country where you reside. UAE, you can get to invite your family members on a 3 month visa or probably on a 6 month visa. Peradventure, you invite them on a 3 month visa and you want them to still stay further, you have to keep renewing this visa, which is an additional cost. This is something I wasn't really comfortable with. It really didn't all go well with me. I needed a situation whereby my family members could come visit, my parents could visit, or my mother-in-law, or probably my sisters or brothers could visit, and I wouldn't get to spend money over and over again. So it's not applicable to Germany. Germany, once you apply for a visit, probably to your parents or whoever, that's it. The visa is issued and that's it. You don't get to pay for any renewal process and all that. So the next point is the cost of living. The cost of living in UAE is so ridiculous. I couldn't cope. I could at some point I couldn't deal with it. You can imagine you're getting married and you have two, three kids, and renting an apartment is so ridiculously expensive. That is so high. So it really bothered me so much because I was thinking, oh, as a married woman and you have kids, how do you get to live in an apartment that will be quite comfortable for your kids? Because no mother will want to have the kids in an apartment or an environment that's not comfortable. I needed an apartment or an environment that will be very comfortable for my kids and my husband, and I'll groom them the best way I can. So the cost of living was expensive and it's really turned me off. So that's one of the reasons I had to leave UAE. So guys, next point is getting jobs in UAE. Oh my god. UAE is a country whereby when you get a job you really enjoy it, but getting a job is quite demanding, it's quite difficult, especially now as a black. Getting a job is a very difficult one. So, and another thing is flexibility. When you get a job, peradventure you get a job in UAE, the time it takes for you to move from your present job to the new job, it's a whole lot of time. Because like I said, when you get a job in UAE, you automatically subjected under that company, and the company needs to cancel your contract with them for you to be able to move to the new company. And for them to cancel the contract, it takes a whole lot of time. Sometimes it could take 2 weeks, 3 weeks and all that, which the new company may not be patient enough to wait for this process, and you may likely lose those jobs. So it's quite scary to change jobs because you don't know what you get to face when trying to move from the old company to the new company. But the same thing is not applicable here in Germany. In fact, I have changed jobs severally. When you send out your applications today, you might get called the same day from the company inviting you for an interview, because jobs are everywhere. They have jobs everywhere to your reach. It may not be as professional as you want, except you have your certificate or you study here in Germany. But even if you're not a graduate, or even if you don't get a study here, you will still get jobs to your reach at any point in time, as long as you are ready to work. So the process of getting job in Germany is quite easy. So I didn't want to face the fact that I'll be stuck in this company and I can't move. And I'm this kind of person. I really want to have experiences. I want to get myself growing in future in life. I don't want to stick to some company. I really want to move from one point to the other. So that shows the progression you're facing or you're having in life. So that's it. So getting a job in UAE, it's quite difficult, and the time to swap from one job to the other is a whole lot of time. Then, like I earlier said about the education, the no free tuition in Germany, kids enjoy the free tuition right from the kindergarten to the university level. Then childcare is also paid to my child every month, you know, and that's it, guys. So guys, I really want to thank you once again. If you are yet to click on my subscription button, please guys, don't hesitate to do that. Click on the subscription button, turn on your notification bell, so whenever I get to drop more videos, you will get a notification. I love it all, guys, and I hope my story was actually beneficial, quite interesting. I love you all. Kindly watch my videos as I drop the next video soon. Thank you and bye. God bless you.